Your itchy head. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I am back. Sainsy93 is back for UFRL. Been a long time, but tonight we are tier 3, round 2, and we are heading to Australia and to the track of Melbourne. We've got a short qualifying followed by a 29 lap race. At the moment, we have 15 drivers in the lobby. Not too sure if we're waiting for anyone else. We've got Adam the Sweet and King Luke as the marshals, who will be looking and hoping if anyone does leave, they'll hopefully get you back in, as I probably don't have everyone on my account. Probably have a few people that I might be able to invite. But yeah, so so I'm just looking through all the data after round 1, and I can see that officially after round 1, the Williams of Tuberto, hopefully I'm saying that right, yep, in the Williams, did win that race, followed by the Mercedes of 50 Gent, and finishing off the podium was Porodan in the Haas. They were the top 3. Rotti did finish P2, but he got a 2-place drop, which put him down in P4. 5th was Shazam, 6th was Potwash, 7th was Slater, 8th was my former teammate a long, long time ago, Mr. Piggy. 9th was Angry Badger, 10th was Iron Shin, 11 was Bents, 12th is PRV Widget, and 13th was Kesonator. They were your 13 finishers, which obviously means it's only been 1 round, so that does put Tuberto in the race lead, at the champion lead at the moment, with 38 points, followed by 50 Gent and Poro Dan in 3rd, but obviously a long, long way to go. Vegas that was as well last week, and then we've got Australia tonight, and then they are back in America for Miami. So 2 races in Australia very quickly, and I can actually see tier 3 are racing at every single Australian track. So that is very interesting. But I think everyone does I just feel like everyone does practice Australia a lot, because by what I think is when I've used to play like the career modes, obviously Australia was obviously the first race, and then after about 5 or 6 races you kind of got a bit bored and then you stopped playing. But I feel like everyone just raced Australia all the time. Don't know if that's anyone else is feeling about it, but should be a good race tonight. We've got 16 drivers, so Tuberto says evening Tuberto. Hopefully you can carry on. Well, hopefully for you anyway, that you carry on your winning streak. There's obviously some very good racers in tier 3, so we'll wait and see. But everyone is starting to ready up now. So it looks like we've got 16 drivers tonight. And Mr. J Fox, yes, Sainsy, what's good, mate? Yeah, all good. Nice to be back. Hopefully I can do a bit more comms this season. And I've also talked to Adam the Sweet and Mr. P and Mrs. P about possibly doing some reserve driving. Should be at home a bit more this season. So hopefully I should be able maybe to race a race or two. And that'd be fun to race back in UFRL. Not as good anymore, but, you know, we move on. So just once we're loaded, I will go through the field for tonight. So we are underway. So let's go through the grid for you tonight. So we have got just the one Alpine of Mr. Potwash. We have got 2 Aston Martins of Wacky Racer and Iron Shin. We've got 2 Kick Saubers of Mr. Piggy and Shazam. We got the 2 Ferraris of Corey Willis and Rotty. We have got the 2 Williams of Mark Appy. Mark Bappy, that's quite funny actually, 29, and Taberto. We have got the 1 Racing Ball of Bent's 2K25. We've got the 1 McLaren of Kesonator. We've got the 2 Mercedes of 50 Gent and Slater. We got the 1 Haas of Poradan, and we have got the 1 Red Bull of Angry Badger. That is your grid for tonight. Evening 50 Gent, nice to see you tonight. Hopefully looking to get another good points as you did in Vegas. Taberta says broken finger and a dream tonight. Well, good luck to everyone racing as Warm for the Rest also says good luck everyone. I'm probably looking at the wrong person. Let's go on board with the championship leader anyway. Let's go watch Taberto, who has actually moved out of the way, so he's obviously going for another outlap. So we're going to go on board with Bent's 2K25. Or he might have invalidated. Do apologise if I do miss anything. Haven't done comms for a while, so we'll see how this goes. As Bent's 2K25 goes into the second sector now. Used a lot of ERS already. He's pretty much out of it coming down this straight. We'll get a bit back in these next few corners. And his second sector is a 44-1. As the Racing Ball now in sector 3. Very tidy through this corner. Let's see as he comes around the final couple of corners now. Let's see what benchmark he can set the rest of the field here. As he has put his ERS on, his DRS is wide open. And Bent's 2K25 is going to set a time of a 1:17.3. Let's go on board with Mr. Piggy. as he was the closest next to it. He has got a lot of ERS. That is mainly because he has invalidated. Porodan has retired. So has Rotti. So I'm guessing they're taking their engine penalties. We're going to go on board with Slater in the Mercedes as he crosses the field now, and it is going to be a 1:18.1, puts him P2 as we're on board with Mark Appy, and he will set a time of a 1:17.9. Let's stay on board with Michael J. Fox. I'm going to say it so much, but it's Mr. J. Fox, not Michael J. Fox. As Mr. J. Fox is in the final sector now, coming around the final couple of corners. He is running out of fuel, and he is going to set a time as Tuberto crosses the line at 1:17.7. Mr. J. Fox goes quickest with a 1:17.3 as Corey and Keselnator cross the line 6th and 7th. 50 Gent across the line, and he goes P3 with 1:17.6. Let's stay on board with Shazam here now, as we have 3 people who have retired. But at the moment, Mr. J. Fox is leading the way. As we're on board with Shazam in the Kick Sauber now, who is in Sector 3. And he will cross the line, and it's P6 for 1:18 dead. As let's go on board with Iron Shin. Or is Mr. Piggy closer? No, let's stay on board with the Aston Martin of Iron Shin. Have we just have the 4 drivers left to set a time? As Mr. Potwash, Porodan and Rotti have all retired. Iron Shin's first set is 26.8. I can see a lot of people are using a lot of battery in Sector 1 and 2. As his second sector is a 44.3. Let's see what Iron Shin can do here then, as he comes round the final corner. ERS, DRS wide open, and he's going to cross the line, and it's going to be a 1:17.2. Puts him now provisionally pole. Mr. P goes 9th with 1:18.2. Wacky Racer goes 12th with a 1:19.4. Now let's go on board with Angry Badger in the only Red Bull 4 tonight. What can the Mini Max Verstappen do tonight? As he comes down the straight now, and it's going to be a 1:17.8. Puts him P6. Let's go on board with one of these guys. Let's go on board with who set the fastest lap to start off with. Bent's 2K25. Let's go watch his flying lap. And he is 3 tenths quicker. So he's doing very, very well so far. And he's got a purple sector. So at the moment, he is going quickest. He's lost, once again, he's used a lot of ERS in these first 2 sectors. He is 3 tenths up in sector 2. Just over 3 tenths. So can he get himself into the 116s here? As he comes round the final corners, will Bence be able to take provisional pole with 8 minutes to go? Once we have done that, we'll go to 50 Gent on Tuberto. He's going to cross the line, and it is quickest. Well, 1:17.0. As Tuberto is also up on time, he is nearly 3 tenths. So where can he get ahead of any of the top 3? There's a bit of a gap between 4th and 3rd at the moment. And Tuberto goes P2. What a last sector that was for him. 50 Gent is also down, beating his previous time. His sector 2 now. He is down, so he's obviously made a mistake. So he's obviously waiting to do another lap. Now we're on board with the McLaren. And he is 3 tenths up. So can he get himself into the 116s? Oh, he's very lucky. I thought he invalidated. He must have lost a bit of time there. He just went a bit wide. Went a bit wide there as well, it looked like. But still looking like he's still a valid lap. As Wacky Racer goes P6. With 1:17.6. As Mr. J Fox now crosses the line, and it's a 1:16.9. He goes provisional pole. Stay on board with 50. Can he beat his first sector? He's got a car in front. Hopefully they'll either get out of the way or it could be on a lap, so and 50 is a bit up on his time. It's not too much though, but he is doing better. Can he get himself into that group of 4? They're about 4 tenths quicker than 50. And 50 has now backed out of his lap, and he is coming into the pits. So we're going to go on board. Let's go on board with the Williams, shall we? Or did he just set a time? Yeah, he just set a time. Okay, let's go on board with Shazam, who is currently P10. And Shazam will cross the line, and he goes P5 with a 1:17.6. Very good lap from the kick Sauber, and then he nearly dies. I think someone got a bit excited with his P5. Alright, we're now on board with Corey Willis in the Ferrari. He is down on his time. He's invalidated. That's probably why. As Mark comes into the pits. Let's go on board with Iron Shin. I think he's the only one on the lap, and I've missed it. As Iron Shin now comes around the final corner. He's going to have a bit of trouble getting back and out again before this final lap. He should be able to do it. It's going to be very close. He's going to cross the line. And it's P2. Look how close the top two are. But it's P2 of 1:16.953. So very close. But Iron Shin only P2. But he is now the second driver into the 1:16s. So with 3 minutes 40 to go, Angry Badger and Kezenator are on out laps. But we're just going to go through the table, just going to go through it just quickly for everyone. So in the McLaren, Mr. J Fox is P1. The Aston Martin of Iron Shin P2. P3 is the Racing Bull of Bent's 2K25. Fourth is Taberto in the Williams. Fifth is Shazam in the Kick Sauber. Sixth is 50 in the Mercedes. Seventh is Wacky Racer in the Aston Martin. Eighth is Slater in the Mercedes. Ninth is Mark Bappy in the Williams. And 10th is Angry Badger, who has just started his flying lap. Driver getting out his way, so that won't affect him. As his first sector, he is just a tad up on his first sector, just under a 10th. So he is improving. Let's see what his second sector will produce. This will probably be his, well, it definitely will be his last flying lap. He is 2 tenths up, so much better now. Let's see what he can do in this final sector, shall we? Can he get himself? It's very close between 5th and 10th, so there's a lot of places to make up here for Angry Badger. As he comes round the final corner now, ERS, DRS wide open, and he will cross the line, and it will be P5 for Angry Badger. Taberto now, let's go on board with him, currently P4. He is 2 tenths up, so he's doing a lot better at this moment. He could be going provisional pole in the Williams. Oh, he nearly crashes. That might have, I think that's probably him done. Don't think he's going to improve now, unfortunately. Looked like quite a big slide. We'll see. It's still P4. He doesn't improve. Thought he, yeah, it's a shame because I think it could have been provisional pole there until that last corner. Let's go on board with Slater, who is a tiny bit up on his time. Again, so much can change. You've only got a 10th up. He can go up 2 or 3 places. So Slater now crosses the line, and it's going to stay P9. With 29 seconds to go here. Mr. J Fox. Sorry, I'm going to keep saying it. His first sector now. He is a tiny bit up. Iron Shin has just about made the line, and he will probably be one of the last people to come over the line. Shazam is 3 tenths up on his first sector. 50 is just about to come through sector 1. We'll see what his first sector is. And then we'll go back to the McLaren. He's 3 tenths up. We're going to go on board with the provisional pole though, driver, because he's about to come around the final 2 corners, and he will come into the pit, so he will not be improving. We're going to go on board now with second place Iron Shin. Can he get that little bit more? As Bentz crosses the line, he will be P3. Wacky Racer moves up to P6 with a 1:17.5. But look at that, Shazam up to P5 with 1:17.3. Let's see, can Iron Shin get pole in this? He does, a 1:16.5. Blitzes the field. An unbelievable qualifying session from him. 50 crosses the line, and it's P6 for him. Can't get Shazam, but P6 for 50. And we've got the one driver left, who is Corey, who is unfortunately in the grass. So that is your qualifying done. And well done to Iron Shin in the Aston Martin. That is an outstanding qualifying lap. 4 tenths quicker, pretty much, than Mr. J Fox. Just the 2 drivers to make it into the 1:16s. As UFRL Formula 1 says, here's a voice we haven't heard in a while. Yeah, I know. I come and then I go for like 8 weeks. This season I will be here more. Shouldn't be a problem this season. Hopefully we'll do a bit more comms and maybe, like I said, do a race or 2 here. Didn't expect Bentz to get that high. Fair play to him. Yeah, P3 for Bentz. So really good qualifying. Not too far off P2. So Taberto was 5 tenths up. Yeah, that bit on the grass. It's very, very unlucky, because you did seem like you were flying in them first 2 sectors. And Kesenator closing the gap to the guys now, which is really good to see. I like how he has, improved every season. It's really nice to see when that happens. So I don't think it'll be long until Kesenator, is starting to battle it with the likes of the top field. You just got to keep going. Like, we're all bad to start off with, aren't we? Just got to keep going. As Taberta says, he's bottled it, but it's still P4. Still a lot to play for. 29 laps to play for. So I wouldn't be too heartbroken with the qualifying. It's all that matters is the race, really. That's where you make the big points. Anyway, we are going to go in 4 minutes. So get yourself a drink. I'm just going to get myself one. And we will be right back for the race of the Australia Grand Prix. And I am back, ladies and gentlemen. We will be going very shortly with the race. As Keznator says, that's the quickest I've been in quali. That's really good, mate. Glad to hear it. Just like I say, just keep practicing. You'll get there. And also, it's just about enjoying it, ain't it? Like, when I do race now, it's just nice to just chat, play for a bit. Hopefully have a good race with someone, and that's about it. As Rove Wharf FC says, let's go, Kez. We will get there. This teammate is back. And Mr. Poem just saying, McLaren will look after you. I haven't actually got a cold. Do I just sound ill then? As Adam the Sweet says, can someone please start? As here we go. We have the 5 red lights and we are underway. It's a good start from Iron Shin, and he will take the race lead into the first corner. A very good start from him. As I will go the tyre strategies. I took the wrong thing. There we go. Everyone is on hards except 450 and Mark Appy. But Bentz has not had a great start, but Shazam has an unbelievable start in that kick Sauber. He's up to P3. Really good start from him. We'll look at the position changes. There we go. Shazam is up 2 and Bentz is down 2. Keznator is up 3. Great start from him. Mark Bappe is down 4 and Corey Willis is down 3. 50 Gent has now taken Bentz for P5. 50 obviously on the quicker tyre at the moment. Mark Bappe on the quicker tyre has not had the best of starts. There is a yellow flag that has quickly gone as Mr. J Fox just sitting behind Iron Shin at the moment. But Iron Shin, a very good first lap from him as Wacky Racer comes into the pits. As Iron Shin is ahead, but obviously Mr. J Fox does have the DRS now. As Mr. J Fox went a bit wide there, so he is going to be a bit behind Mr. J Fox, and he will keep P1 as Angry Badger flying goes quickest. Taberto picks up a 3-second time penalty, which is quite bad 3 laps in. Hope that doesn't carry on, as Porodan has now taken Keznator for P10 in the Haas. as Rotti now takes Mark Bappy for P14. We're going to go back up to the championship lead. Look how close the top two now are. Mr. J Fox really wanting to take this battle to Iron Shin. Shazam just outside DRS, I think. Don't think Iron Shin's going to be able to hold it. He does. Mr. J Fox looking really quick in this race. Can't go away from the lead at the moment. Good defending from Iron Shin, but I don't know how long he's going to be able to do it. As he will have the DRS now. Let's see how much battery Iron Shin has kept. As Mr. J Fox, he just about backs out of it, and we'll just follow. Will he have a go here into the next corner? Will the McLaren have enough speed? No, really good defending from Iron Shin. Can Mr. J Fox do the switchback? No, he has to stay here. There's no way round in this part of the lap. As with these two squabbling, it has brought Shazam, Tuberto and 50 into this battle now. As there is a five-way fight for this lead. Not sure if anyone has the pace down the straight though to take Iron Shin. It looks like he's got a really good setup here. Because Mr. J Fox just doesn't have the pace down the straight. He just can't get close enough. As Shazam picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Let's just go on board with someone let's go on board with Rotti, who is with his teammate Corey Willis. And then we'll go up to, let's go on board with Mr. Piggy. As everyone says, go on Kezna's up to 11th at the moment. Iron Shin now still in the race lead. He just can't get close enough, Mr. J Fox. And Shazam is now again 1 second behind this lot. Mr. Poem says front two are on it. Go on, Mr. Fox, Mr. Poem says. Yeah, he's quick, but Iron Shin down that straight, that he's going to have to try something else, I think, Mr. J Fox, because I don't think he has the straight line speed to get ahead. If I was Mr. J Fox, I think I'd try and save as much ERS as I can and possibly try and get him down it looks like the best chance is him into turn 2-3 that way. As Billy Bow says, go on Corey. Corey currently P12. Because it looks like that Aston Martin has a lot of pace. Mr. Piggy now picks up a 3-second time penalty. Got 3 people with them warnings. And we are lap 7 of 29. Looks like it's going to be a 1-stopper. I can't imagine it will be a 2-stopper. Some people might stop for 2. Especially the likes of Mr. Potwash and Wacky Racer, I can imagine. But it's probably much quicker to go for the 1-stopper. Depends how much these tyres degrade. As Iron Shin just keeps the lead still. So we're going to go on board with Mr. Piggy, who is trying to get ahead of the Racing Bulls of Bents. As there we go, Mr. J Fox because of a 3-second time penalty, which is massive for the race win, as long as Iron Shin doesn't collect one either. There we go. Poor O'Dan is up 7. Mr. Piggy now takes, it looked like Bents, he does. So Mr. Piggy up to P6. Great overtake around the outside of Bents. And there we go, Mr. Piggy up to P6. Poor O'Dan catching up to this pack pretty quickly as well. As I think Mr. J Fox has had a slight issue. He's gone from about 5 tenths to 9 tenths. A lot of penalties going on as well tonight. As now Taberto has taken Shazam for P3. Not sure what happened there. Did miss that. But Taberto 2 seconds away from these two. But this battle is still the closest. Might go down to 8th and 9th after this straight just to see what Porodan and Angry Badger are up to. Porodan looks really quick here tonight. Started at the back with that engine penalty. Mr. J Fox is going to stay behind us. So let's go on board with Angry Badger and Porodan. We're lap 10 of 29 now. Was that a move from someone? Porodan has taken Bents for P7. Again, around the outside, just like Mr. Piggy did. We're going to go on board, though, with Mr. J Fox, who is, look how close he is now to the back of Iron Shin. This is surely his best opportunity here to get the race lead. He needs to make this work. But he just hasn't got the straight line speed tonight in that McLaren. Iron Shin has that pace down the straight. and he has to stay behind. Really good racing from the pair, but I just can't. I think Mr. J Fox got to try something else. Looks like that the pace of that Aston Martin is very, very quick. We're going to go on board with Mr. Piggy, who has caught up to the back now of 50. Obviously, 50 on them 10 lap mediums. Probably feeling a bit horrible by now. He will probably just let him by to try and save his tyres, which he does. So Mr. Piggy now up to P5. I can imagine 50 will be into the pits very, very shortly, because it is lap 11. I reckon he's probably going to try and get to 12 or 13 and do the rest on the hards. So these guys have probably got to do 16 to 17 laps. Probably, it looks like, on the hards. We'll see when 50 decides to come in. Shazam, though, still right on the back of Tiberto. And these guys, the top two, are now 4 seconds ahead of Tiberto in P3. I think not getting penalties in this race, though, is very essential. It looks like a big thing so far, because at the moment we've had 7 drivers with penalties. If you can stay away from the penalties, you've got a great chance of doing well in this race. We're going to go on board with Angry Badger now, who has caught up to the back of Bentz. And will he have a go up this straight like the others did around the outside? We'll wait and see. Looks like he is going to stay behind, though. But Bentz goes very wide, and there we go. Angry Badger up to P8 has taken Bentz for P8. As Poor Dan has now caught up to the back of 50. Does 50 come into the pits this lap? We'll wait and see. He does. So there we go. Lap 12 is the lap. Lap 12 is the part of the race where the mediums will probably come in to the pits. At the moment, though, probably Poor Dan is the quickest out of the pack. He seems like he's flying up the all here. He's 9 positions up, and Mr. P is 6. So them two having a stellar race. Obviously, 50 has now done his one and only stop. Or we'd hope so anyway. As everyone's saying, go Kez, P11 is awesome. Yeah, he's doing very well so far. Having a good battle with Corey Willis as well. I wonder how these hards are starting to feel. Does it look like the mediums for 50 had just completely gone? We'll see who the first is to come in. They can't come in for at least another, I'd say, three laps. Maybe 2 laps, 2 or 3 laps. Obviously, the tyres will feel a bit better. And Mr. P says Mr. Fox needs to undercut him. Yeah, he does. But how? I think if it comes to lap 16, I think Mr. J Fox will probably have to do that. But he can't go too early, otherwise his tyres won't last, will they? You can see that with the likes of 50, that them tyres just completely went. As Mr. Piggy has now taken P4 from Shazam. So Mr. Piggy up another spot to P4. Yeah, Mr. P just came up with another thing. I guess Mr. J Fox doesn't have much to lose. He has quite a big buffer to P3. So I just hope they don't both come in at the same time. 50 is flying on them hards. Caught up to the back of Corey Willis now very quickly. And it should be quite an easy overtake for him. Look at the tyre. He should just be able to get by here down this straight. But he doesn't. He can't get past. As Angry Badger picks up a 3-second time penalty. .50 still behind the Ferrari. I thought he might have got past him pretty quickly. Needs to make this work, this strategy. Got to get past this car. They're on different races. Use as much ERS as he can. And there we go. This should be quite an easy one. Round the corner. There we go. 50 up to P10. There is a caution in Sector 3. And it is Mr. J Fox. I'm not too sure what happened, but he has lost his lost something. He ended up in the grass, so he is coming into the pits. I don't think he would have wanted to just yet. Actually, he probably did. It's probably just about right. He just about got away with it, I think. It looks like he might have lost his front wing as well. That's a long pit stop. I think he did. You know, and if I was Iron Shin, I would probably, he's got a buffer now, he has got a buffer, he could probably do 2 laps easily if his tyres can last. As Mr. Piggy is up to P3, caught up now to the back of Taberto. Mr. Piggy is flying on these hards. He has got some serious pace. It's looked after these so well. Definitely the quickest one on the used hards out of everyone. Mr. P goes rapid today. I'm guessing that as Iron Shin. Yeah, he is fast. He's very quick down that straight, isn't he? As UFRL Woody says, up for kick. Let's go, Twingo. As Mr. Piggy and Taberto both come into the pits. Iron Shin goes through for another lap, which I think is probably quite a sensible thing. We're going to go on board with 50 though, just to see where he does come out with the likes of the others. I think that'd be quite an interesting thing to see. He has taken Mr. Piggy. Will he take Taberto? He does, so 50 worked out really well there for him. Obviously the others will be really quick on them new tyres, but 50 is up to P3. Slater now at P2 and Iron Shin P1. But there we go. 50 is up to P3 and he hasn't got a penalty just yet. So Mr. J Fox has gone on to hards. I think this is all falling apart for Mr. J Fox, because he's got a pit again. Yeah, I think there might be some swear words in that McLaren right about now, because it's not good. As 50 just trying to keep back the Williams of Taberto. Obviously Taberto will be quick on them new tyres of a medium. Iron Shin obviously comes out ahead of everyone. Taberto does take 50 for P2. Obviously has that penalty. such a shame about Mr. J Fox though, because you know that is he's well. Unfortunately for him, it's kind of fallen apart from him, but he's still going to have pace. He might be able to do something. He go on to the softs at the end. There's a lot of places up for grabs here now. Shazam really quick, closing on to the back of 50 as well. But as you can see, Iron Shin came out and he still has a 4-second lead over Tuberto with the new tyres. 50 has to try and stay in this DRS of Tuberto to keep these guys behind. Goes a bit wide. He might have lost DRS now. Again, he doesn't have to worry too much just because them lot have penalties. He just got to try and stay with these three. As Shazam takes 50, but he goes wide. So they're going to be side by side here. It could be 3 wide. That's a very scary place to be nearly 3 wide there. But Shazam does carry on and does get the P3. And 50 will have Mr. Piggy right down his neck. Shazam nearly crashes into a wall. Very close there to getting on the grass. And 50 does retake P3. And Mr. Piggy also overtakes Shazam for P4. So it's all changed once more. 4 P3, 4 and 5. And Tuberto must be absolutely loving this because while these three squabble, he is flying away. Absolutely flying. As Mr. J Fox pits again and down in P13 now. As Iron Shin posts the fastest lap. A 1:18.7. We got the 6 drivers without the penalty so far, which is Iron Shin, 50, Poro Dan, Slater, Mark Bappe, and Wacky Racer. The others all do have some sort of penalties. I will show you. As Mr. Piggy now takes P3 from 50. And as I was just showing you the penalties, there we go. Lakashin 15 says Poro Dan for a podium. Heard it here first. Yeah, I was actually just about to mention him. He has been flying all through the race, started at the back, and now he's right on the back of this pair without a penalty, so he could easily get P. I reckon if he gets past these quickly with the pace he has, he could get P2. I honestly believe that, but there's a lot of squabbling going on, and he has to try and get past them. But I give you, yeah, I take your advice there. I think there's definitely a chance for him to get a podium. I think he'd be a bit disappointed if he doesn't right now. But obviously, there is 4 people here squabbling. And with these 4 squabbling, it does help Tuberto with that penalty to get further ahead. I don't know if anyone wants to hear their scores, but at the moment, Juventus are 1-0 up against Galatasaray. Monaco are currently beating PSG. And Real Madrid Benfica is currently 1-1. As Porodan is now 9/10 behind Shazam. And we are lap 22 of 29. So we are getting to the final stages here. Who will come out on top? Will Iron Shin continue this remarkable show? Or will something happen in these last 6-7 laps that could change the race? Very doubtful, but it could happen. Now 1.8 seconds behind Mr. Piggy. Porodan right behind Shazam. We're going to go on board with him. He's got to try and get him now in these next few corners to get close to 50 and then get himself up the road. But again, they're defending really well and really tough to get past these drivers tonight. We're going to go on board, though, with Mr. J. Fox, who is now caught up to the back of the Ferrari of Rotti on them new tyres compared to Rotti. And he has been quick tonight. Goes round the outside, brakes later, and it looks like he has got the job done. He is now up to P9. He is 3 seconds behind Bentz. But then he's got a 15-second gap between 8th and 7th. So, unfortunately for a bit like Ankle Badger, he is in a bit of a race by himself. Fortunately for him tonight. But doing a stellar job in P7. Porodan tries to get round, but Shazam has the better exit and he retakes P5. And while these two squabble, 50 Gen is getting away from these two. As Porodan now going to try and get past the Kick Sauber once more. And sorry about I've missed that. Porodan has now got past the Kick Sauber of Shazam and he is now up to P5. We're going to go aboard with Slater though in P14, who is caught up to Mark Bappe. Obviously on the newer medium tyres. As we are on lap 25 of 29 now. As Lakushin 15 says, there you go, mate, get that Mercedes. Yeah, he's 2.8 seconds behind 50 with 4 laps to go. So it's going to be a tight ask for him to do it, but you know, he has got the pace already down to 2.6 at the moment as well. Mr. Piggy is now 3 seconds ahead of 50, so Slater now up to 13th as well. Wacky Racer picks up a 3-second time penalty. There's a caution in sector 3, has been cleared pretty quickly, and as I say that as well, Rotti and Bence having a fight, and Rotti has taken Bence for P9. Mr. J Fox did get P8 as well. Mr. Piggy now 2 seconds behind Taberto, so he's catching up to the back of him. Iron Shin now nearly 10 seconds ahead of the field. As Kesnator pits for a set of softs. It's going to be very quick to end this race. I wonder if Mr. Potwash tries to go into the pits as well. Anyway. Try and get a fastest lap or something. Angry Badger now catching up to the likes of Shazam and them lot. He's only 4.3 seconds now. 50 catching up to Mr. Piggy, so these mediums obviously falling away hard to do, even though when they do kind of go off the cliff, they do seem to last a bit better than the mediums. Mr. Piggy 1.9 seconds behind Taberto at the moment. 50 could be getting P2. Going to be very close. There's the penalty situation for you. 2 on 12 seconds, a few on 6 and a few on 3. Poor O'Dan is not catching 50, so the hards are obviously the better tyre now. It just obviously looks like that. Looks like the hards are lasting a lot better than their mediums. It looks like the mediums have just gone off the cliff. As we are on the penultimate lap now, lap 28 of 29, as Iron Shin has been, got to say, he has been outstanding this evening. It's been a mega drive ever since they set off. It was a good start from him, controlled it so well. Mr. J Fox was right behind him for about 7-8 laps, 9 laps really, 10 laps, and he didn't put a foot wrong. He defended well. He never defended badly. Like, he never tried to be too aggressive. Knew where to put his car, and then, you know, this stint with the mediums, just flown away with it. Been so good. As Mr. Piggy now is only six tenths behind Taberto, and 50 is also catching this pair and is only 1.8 seconds behind. So it's going to be a really good battle for P2, P3, P4 and even P5 here. Shazam's tyres, I think, have gone off as well because he's getting caught by Angry Badger very quickly. Taberto is really struggling here, and he hits the grass. He's spun, and there we go. Mr. Piggy's up to P2, 50 now up to P3, and Taberto now down in P4, and he has that penalty as well. Just touched the grass, and Mr. Piggy now had to brake from that. Obviously, he was going to crash into him before he ghosted, so he had to brake, which now means 50 is right behind Piggy, which is going to mean he is going to get P2 here tonight. Poor O'Dan, if he gets past Taberto quickly, he has a chance of getting Mr. Piggy. but it's very, very unlikely now of him getting there. But we're going to go on board with the race leader, the Aston Martin of Iron Shin. He finished P10 in the first race. He now gets rid of that 0. He gets the 1 instead. He is so happy about it as well. And what a great drive from Iron Shin and the Aston Martin. And he takes the race win. Well done to him. Something has happened because 50 has just got Mr. Piggy without... Not even... Yeah, he got him. Mr. Piggy finishes P3. And Porodan will finish P4 just behind Mr. Piggy with Tuberto P5. Shazam P6. Angry Badger P7. 8th will go to... We're seeing a second. It looks like Mr. J Fox. I'm just not sure on the penalty situation. At the moment he has taken P8. As Corey takes P9. No, sorry, Slater takes P9. P10 goes to Mark Bappe. 11th goes to Corey Willis. 12th goes to Rotti. 13th goes to Wacky Racer. 14th goes to Bents. 15th will be Kesnator. And 16th will be Mr. Potwash. But there we go. There is your race. And Iron Shin has taken the race win. I've got to say, that is probably one of the... I've got to say, that's probably one of the most dominant races and one of the best, one of the controlled races I've seen on UFRL. I think it was really good, like a really good drive. He could have proper folded. He could have, you know, had a lot of pressure on him, especially them first couple laps. Sorry, but Iron Shin, he got P10 in the first round. He has gone and absolutely smashed that, and he has taken the race win here tonight in Australia. Iron Shin is the race winner. The fastest lap also goes to him. The drive of the day is Porodan. Outstanding drive for him. Be a bit disappointed that he didn't get a podium, but he'd be happy with P4. And the most overtakes was 50. Just quickly, Iron Shin takes P1. 50 is P2. Mr. Piggy's P3. 4th is Porodan. 5th is Tuberto. 6th is Shazam. 7th is Angry Badger. 8th is Mr. J Fox. 9th is Slater. And round like the top 10 is Mark Bappe. Well, there we go. That is another week done. And everyone's saying 50 on the rob again. No, he just plays it cool, mate. He's just so sensible. Just doesn't get the penalties. Just stays behind them. So clever. But yeah, there we go. Tier 3 is done for another week. Very good racing from everyone tonight. Really enjoyed that. But well done to Iron Shin on that race win. Thoroughly deserved. That is UFL done for another week. But yeah, we will see you soon. Hopefully I will be back a lot quicker than 8 weeks this time, or 12 weeks, or whatever it was. But yeah, that is UFRL Tier 3 done. I am Sainsy93, and we will see you again soon. Good night, everyone.